What's going on, everybody? For those of you that recall, this is that Ford Fusion Hybrid. We were working on this last week. It had a replacement power steering rack installed into it, and it was setting torque sensor codes. So right now we got a lane keep assist message, and that's the message on the dash. It does have power steering right now. If you start it up, it does have power steering, and it's not sending a torque angle sensor cord coding to the technician. So let's go ahead and see what codes we do have. I'm expecting a U2100 code. That's going to be like the module configuration incomplete or something like that. And this is a 2017. So we're going to go do our self-test here. Now the first vehicle I worked on today was an interesting vehicle. It was a 2012 Dodge Ram 3500 cab chassis. Had an intermittent no crank, no start situation. Guys, for premium members, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do a case study on Thursday. Just so you know, this Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will have our premium member meeting. Make sure you check that out. Also, I need Carol. Carol, I need you to call me or get a hold of me via email. I reached out to you via email. You won that U-scope, so let's get that out to you. And Chase M, too. Guys, if we don't get somebody to claim their prizes, I'll have to do no more drawings. I know a couple people said they'd go ahead and take them up on that. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we got going on here. There's our 2100 and our power steering control module. And just so you see our side option detection, let me see, where's our lane keep assist? I don't think we have any other modules, any other codes going on here, just this U2100. So let's go ahead and configure this thing. So we're going to go to module programming, and we're going to go to programmable module installation and PSCM. Last time I tried to do this, it kept on, I don't know if it would air out or I think it said complete, but it wouldn't learn. Make sure the key's in the run position. Check. And yes. And I'm looking forward to this thing going online and pulling the files. That would be the best. Otherwise, we may have to enter manual as-built data. That wouldn't be cool. But you never know. While we're waiting for this to run its code scan, I want to tell you as well that I also did a Ford VCM2 as my interface device for that Dodge Ram truck that I worked on this morning. I think I have a video clip here for you to watch, but I was just checking out to see whether it would work or not. I had another shop that's looking to get into more programming. I think they have a VCM2 and maybe an MDI, but they don't do Chryslers, so they might be looking at using one of their pre-existing interface devices to get the job done. I think it will work. I didn't do programming with it. There is a couple messages to pop up, and I think it's because it's not a Chrysler verified device, like the Drew Cardack 3 Plus is a verified device from Chrysler. So we'll see what they say about that, or if I get the chance to do a program, I'll go ahead and do that. All right, we have ourselves unable to obtain valid part numbers. Would we like to try again using the database? Yes, we would. Hit the yes, and we're going to hit connected because we are connected to the internet. And we're waiting for this thing to download whatever it needs to download and find its files. There we go. And set ignition off. Install a new module in vehicle, which is already installed. Set ignition on. And check. Set ignition off. We call these the J2534 jumping jacks, right? Set ignition on. Check. And it's definitely doing something this time, as you see. And just so you know, as it's doing this, the cluster turned off and it just turned back on. Saying it couldn't pull the information off the original module, so it's going to use as-built data. We're going to hit check mark, and we're going to go for automatic as-built. That's always the best option if I have my choice. And it should configure it pretty quick here. Module installation is complete. This is a great thing. I'll take a screenshot of that from me and my customer. You guys hear me say all the time, a picture's worth 1,000 words, right? So there we go. Set ignition off. And check. There we go. I'm going to take a screenshot of this as well. And hit the next button, check mark. They call the little blue check mark a tick. So now I'm going to go ahead and do my DTC scan. Go ahead key back in the run position. Check. This will take a second. All right, we've got our DTC list here. We got rid of our code in our power steering control module. That's good, no codes there. There are still some other procedures we have to do. I think our torque sensor learn, and let's see, body, braking. It's either parental parameters. Man, this was just last week and I already forgot. How about that? Let's go under parental parameters. There's IVD initialization. That's probably where we gotta go there. Hit that button. Set ignition on, it is. And yes. This is the longitudinal acceleration sensor. And then I think there might be a torque sensor trim. I may have to go look up my service information because that was last week and I forgot. Well guys, I was reaching over to touch a button over here on my computer keyboard, and I think I had my sleeve touch my function and Windows key while I hit something over here. I'm not sure, but I locked this computer up solid. I mean, I don't even think the time's changing. We'll see if the time is changing or not, but I have no mouse operation either from my mouse down here, keyboard up there, escape, delete. We can try the good old-fashioned Control-Alt-Delete. Let me see if I can do that with one hand. I'm going to hold Control-Alt-Delete here. We are frozen up. I don't know if it's an IDS problem or a Windows problem. This isn't a touchscreen computer, but that stinks. What I was in the process of doing is going to go look up that procedure for that power steering control module replacement. Let me hold the power button here. We're going to see if we can turn it off and start all over. So this computer has been really good. This is the i7 Lenovo. I think i7 is quite a bit overkill, to be honest with you, but it's one of those think books or something. It's not a tough book or nothing like that. Pretty simple computer, but you don't need this much horsepower. I tell you what, the battery goes dead fast on it. That's my big complaint. So we're going to try this again. All right, we're back in there. So here's the steering gear procedure per all data here. And usually anytime you're doing any programming, it'll tell you what to do at the last step here. It says if a new steering gear was installed, download the PSCM configuration data, and then refer to this module configuration. And this doesn't give us a whole lot, to be honest with you. We got this list, and at the top of the list, it tells you what the module is. Does it need PMI and flash reprocess or flash program capable? Means can you update it with a flash update? And then does it need adaptive calibration or parental parameters? So we're going to scroll down here to our PSCM, and it does require programming, and it does require, or should I say, is flash updatable. But you see here we don't have anything there. So I thought I'd have like a torque angle sensor code or torque angle sensor reset or something like that, but I don't see anything poking around in Ford IDS. I gotta go launch IDS again because it crashed on me. Hopefully it remembered my session because I had all my, what do you call it, your vehicle session log. I wanna make sure I have that stuff in there. I'll turn the key on, make sure we do have power steering here. And we do have power steering. Customer already told me that was good. And we're going to see if we have any messages here. Key fob battery low, vehicles on, and we're looking to make sure we got that lane keep assist message gone, and we do. So looks like we're in good shape, guys. And we're back in our vehicle. I want to take a look. It looks like we do have our complete list. This is the history of this vehicle, what we did this session. So we didn't lose that information. I want to go back here and show you guys. Usually if there is a function for the steering, it'll pop up over here somewhere. You'll see it in suspension or electrical powertrain. You'll see it somewhere, usually in body or chassis. I sure would expect chassis. So I think we're all set here. Next up, we got ourselves a 2004 Chevy Silverado. I want to show you something here. Anytime you're doing any programming, always look for aftermarket accessories, including radios. They will mess you up. This is a block punched unit. Now, it's not turning on, so I'm going to go ahead and try and program this without pulling the radio fuse. But if that radio was coming on, I would definitely be pulling the radio fuse, which is up under over here. I believe it's this guy right here. That is the radio fuse on this vehicle. So we're going to go ahead and launch TechLine Connect. By the way, a lot of people have been saying they've been having tons of problems with TechLine Connect lately. I haven't that I know of. It's been working all right for me. I've had a few other jobs that I'm not posting here on the internet, but you know, we've been using it no problem. So we'll see what happens if this gets started. I'll find out where that radio fuse is for sure. This is all blurry, hard to see here. Yep, the radio up there in the corner. Actually, that's not it. I take that back. That's a radio amplifier fuse, and this is the radio fuse right there. So let's see, 215s, 315s is going to be this guy right here is that radio fuse if we end up having a problem. And this is a situation here where I got the VIN already typed in. I'm going to copy that, paste it in here, and select. And we got to figure out what this thing is. It's a Chevy Silverado. It's not an Avalanche, Suburban, or Tahoe. Accept, accept. I'll go ahead and start our SPS process here. And like I said, I'm really curious to see if we have any issues. If it airs out as it tries to go start programming, I will pull that radio fuse right away. And standard fare here, replacing program, and next. Find our powertrain control module. Next. And we'll go ahead and take a picture of this for our records. Always a good thing to do. And we're going to start programming. I do have a little bit of a weak connection here with my hotspot. I am using my other hotspot. I think I ran out of data on my phone plan, so I only got 2 bars here. And there we go, our warranty claim code popped up. I almost guarantee it's because of the weak internet connection I have here. I always have some issues at this shop. VDT, vehicle theft deterrent learn. And next, unfortunately this is going to burn up 10 minutes. We got to get the security light off first, and then we'll go ahead and pursue anything else. All right, guys, the vehicle theft deterrent learn took care of this, no problem. We were all set there. Guys, I am super excited to go to Vision, Kansas City next month. Beginning of next month, we'll be out there. Be sure to check that out at Kansas City Vision. Just Google search that. You'll figure it out. Some of you, I know, are going, and I'll see you there. That's going to be awesome. So, guys, if you like this content, please do like and subscribe. If you really want to support me, sign up for the Core or Premium membership, and you will also have access to a lot of training material, classes, and lessons that I'm putting together. So, you guys have a great evening. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.